we have been forced to a point where we are going to have to grapple with the problems that men have been trying to grapple with through history, but the demands didn't force them to do it. Survival demands that we grapple with them.
Yo. I dress like I'm from the Bronx, talk like I'm from the Bronx. My whole family is from the Bronx, attitude there's no calm. From my Averex to my unlaced Timbs, to the way I idolize KRS-One and Rakim. It stuck to me like a face hugger, camaraderie like gangs in the West, we're all brothers. People used to look at me crazy for breakdancing. My world tried to keep lasting in hip-hop fashion, like a messiah to a new land. The South wasn't feeling me, till it got trendy, and that's real G. But fuck it, I'm still here for my peeps on the grind. On 224th, my fam out of YO, my grand earth and uncle from the Sedgwick PJs where out of towners get played. Same dealings around the city, rather fresh sneakers from Fordham, walk with a metropolitan swag.
Living in the New York state of mind, consistent of raw beats and fat rhymes. Shinobi from the Bronx, melodic from the Cuse, all the way live as we start to get loose. Living in the New York state of mind, consistent of raw beats and fat rhymes. Shinobi from the Bronx, melodic from the Cuse, all the way live as we start to get loose. Living in the concrete jungle, sometimes you fumble and lose possession. My question, how do you respond and react? Take the L or prepare for combat. In the queue, she had to hold your own. My only prize was the microphone. Chillin' on South Ave and West Carbon, one step from the projects unraveling. Many days smoking on purple haze, just to fit in was my adolescent ways. Time to ponder and reach for the words to describe my local tribe. Trail the trashin', upper classin', thuggers on the corner. You didn't wander from your spot, you knew the consequence. Shinobi and Melodiq is here to represent. Living in the New York state of mind, consistent of raw beats and fat rhymes. Shinobi from the Bronx, Melodiq from the Cuse, all the way live as we start to get loose. Living in the New York state of mind, consistent of raw beats and fat rhymes. Shinobi from the Bronx, Melodiq from the Cuse, all the way live as we start to get loose.
I was born in Belong, the BX Southside, to be exact. Castle Hill niggas used to hustle crack. My pops inspected buildings where guards used to hold max, and God told facts influenced by raps, breaking writers and trains and the DJs. An infant these days set the stage for how I display my whole style and aura. Child of the culture, and brought my whole steez down to my home in Florida.
There you have it, two perspectives of living in New York State. It's all relative to every hood all across the nation. We rep the NY, vibes will multiply. Sorta like Bebe's kids, busy popping off those 40-ounce lids. Needed some time to rep my hometown, straight from the NY down to Steel Town. Living in the New York state of mind, consistent of raw beats and fat rhymes. Shinobi from the Bronx, Melodiq from the Cuse, all the way live as we start to get loose. Living in the New York state of mind, consistent of raw beats and fat rhymes. Shinobi from the Bronx, Melodiq from the Cuse, all the way live as we start to get loose.
Coming straight from New York, represent NY, New York City.
I was born in New York City.
Coming straight from New York,
It ain't nothing like
New York City.
It ain't nothing like
NYC.
I was born in New York City.
Living in the New York state of mind,
Coming straight from New York.
living in the New York state